Okay, so this is what's happening today. Yesterday it was raining all day and my car was in the service department, so I decided to do something that I've been trying to achieve for a while. This is, first of all, it's a Hobie compass, and I have a Garmin FishFinder with a GT24 transducer that it's basically the maximum of length that I can put in the compass. It's exactly 6.5 inches long, and as everybody knows, this is made for Lowrance, and I don't have a Lowrance, nor do I intend to get one. And until now, this FishFinder was on my Outback, which has plenty of room to put as big as a transducer in there as you want to, but on the compass, not so much. And I do fish 100% in the ocean, and I need a big transducer, even bigger than this one, so I'll be able to see what's up in the water in the ocean, in deep water. I also have a adventure island that has the same cavity as this, and although I have a Burley Pro cover adapter or whatever it's called coming tomorrow, I decided to butcher this plate and see if I can make it fit inside, hoping that I don't have to put the cover of the Burley Pro, because that's gonna be sticking out, and most of the time I'm launching and bringing my kayak from a ramp platform, and this thing is gonna get caught all the time, and also dragging it on the sand. So I was kind of trying to avoid of something sticking out on the bottom, but probably it's gonna be inevitable in a few weeks, because I am getting a new FishFinder for the compass, and this eventually is gonna go to the adventure island. But in the meantime, I decided to cut all the plastic that was here to receive the Lowrance, and just made a simple bracket with an elbow, couple of screws, and another screw on the bottom, so that's the only thing that's going to be sticking out. And with a little bit of cutting and bending, it's possible to shove it in there. Again, this is the GT24 transducer, which is probably the biggest one you can fit in there, 6.5 inches long. And the screws don't line up exactly, because this thing is fighting me a little bit in the front, the elbow bracket, and even if I bend it a little more to go backwards, then the transducer hits that area that's starting to go up, so it barely fits. The back screws line up perfectly, the front one not so much, so I kind of have to put the front screw first and then basically put the cover back on there, and it does fit in there. It just feels like it's gonna kind of explode, but better than having the Burley Pro sticking out. I'm not sure exactly how high it's gonna be, but it's gonna be probably an inch at least. And not so much room once you close the cover for water to be on top of it, because the cover will be right on top of the transducer, at least at the end of the part. It does have room and space between the cover and the transducer, except at the end when I push in the cover and tighten the screws. So for anybody that's trying to do this, I'm not sure if I advise it or not. I'll see how it works out once I put it in the water, how it's gonna, if it's gonna mess up the reading, if it's not completely surrounded by water, the whole transducer. But as a temporary solution, I think I'm happy. Not complete success, but with a little bit of pushing and cutting, everything's possible. Let me know if you have any questions, if there's any trouble or any feedback I get in the next couple of days when I'll be going fishing. I'll see if I can update and report with problems or not. Later, bye.